Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? Today, 2021. I am your host, MT, and with me is my co-host.
Sue's the truth. And then we also waiting on Mr. Jones, and you know you got to put the Mr. first because you got to respect it.
Hey!
Oh, well, dang. Well, that was on cue.
Wasn't it, though? Mr. Jones. You always said the intro. Okay.
Right.
Let's get to the show.
There he is. I apologize if my connection is a little messed up. I don't know what's going on today. Xfinity got to get it together. It's about time to switch back to Fios.
Yeah, I don't know why you ever switched away from
the right way. But let me stop talking shit before Xfinity start fucking up on my end.
Xfinity and Cox is 1-1, bro. Same.
Yeah.
Good luck with that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking dick.
Well, here's the funny thing. What I was about to say, but here's the funny thing though. So you know they're all intertwined. So Xfinity Mobile, Verizon satellite servers, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, Verizon do everything.
Did y'all know that?
Yeah, people pay them to roam off their towers and all of that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Verizon's
I know.
It's a big fucking company. It really is.
Pretty much the subway. Looks like you pretty much get service down here.
Yep. That was the sale pitch back in the day, bro. But anyway.
Before we get in the show, man, I got like a hot topic, man.
Hey, man, but look.
What's the hot topic?
I mean, it ain't too hot, man, but I just heard, man, I don't know, it might be
old be honest
news. But they said that they might have changed the rule. I say, I hear you, MT, you in a delay. It seemed like you try to catch up with us. Wait till you catch up.
Okay.
All right, you should be good now. All right, cool. So I heard that the NBA, they about to change the rule next season. That non-NBA moves will be banned. And they won't be able to get fouls.
What the hell is a non-NBA move?
So what, like flopping?
That could be considered one. I mean, to be honest with you, either flopping or I guess the traditional styles like, you know, Trae Young, Harden, Steph, you know, Luka. Pretty much how they draw fouls when they go to the lane. I mean, that's probably.
Forgot about LeBron, nigga. No, you forgot about LeBron.
Well,
please.
Yeah. So I guess they get their ass handed to them overseas, so they want to change the rules to be more like FIBA now. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hey, you know what? You make a great fucking point with that. Yeah, I swear to God. I mean, because that's pretty much why they're losing, because they're not playing ball. They're depending on the foul.
Yeah, trust me, they'll do that shit in FIBA. They would call it that shit. But shout out to them. They got on the right track a little bit. They handle business against Iran, I guess. Oh, it's Iran. Do that shit to Argentina.
Right.
Luka over here trying to break records. They always have 50.
And he's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, he might take the GOAT. Luka might take the GOAT. But yeah, let's get right to the show. What's the first topic, bro?
Shit, let's talk about it. Let's talk about hold on. What did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, we want the Olympics right now. So yeah, NBA did, get themselves back on track. But what is going on with our athletes, man, in the US? Like it's like swimming. We doing all right. Ledecky is doing her thing, but male swimming.
She won the 1500, but she
not cutting it. Male basketball.
Yeah, she did lose the 200. Yeah,
and the 100.
Yeah,
the Aussie took her spot.
I mean, she's what's she? Well, no, I don't even think she ended up end up making it to the medal, to the podium for the 200.
No, she was second. I
She was
think it was
still
another
okay.
one. I think it was the
Okay.
100 or something. It was another one.
Okay, yeah, it was another one that they we ain't make it because we ain't make it
200.
since
She got
like
the silver.
1980 something.
Yeah, she got walked. She got walked in the 200. Yeah, I've been
But I
watching it
mean,
closely. Go
as
ahead.
far as our athletes though, I guess look, we're not even gonna beat around the bush, man. You know, it's always real talk about real people.
Always.
I guess we're gonna talk about Simone.
Exactly.
So just to kick it off, if you didn't know that she ended up withdrawing the other night, what was the specific match, or what was it that they were doing? Was it the vault?
That was the team. It was the whole team. It was just team.
No, it was a team, but what was the match? Because I want to say, because she still can compete in other.
Yeah, individuals.
Yeah, individuals. Okay, all right, cool.
She already withdrew. She withdrew from all of that. She withdrew from all of that already. But she
hold up. She withdrew from everything because I didn't thought that was a final.
Her Olympics are done.
Oh,
yeah, no,
wow.
no. She's done. She's leaving the Olympics. Period.
Yeah, so it was the vault, and her reasoning behind her leaving and all that is, I mean, I guess to quote her, like not completely quote her, but to quote her is pretty much she mentally was not there, and she didn't want to damage herself further because you do need a lot of concentration to pull off the moves they pull. It's easy as hell to break a leg or something. So I guess that's what happened. I think all the pressure got to her, and she finally burnt out. Pretty much, and they still got the silver.
Go ahead.
They still got the silver. I mean, they still got the silver. If she was there, it'd been gold though, for sure. But yeah, they still got the silver. But
now here's the question that I have for y'all. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's not participating because of mental. Where do you all think she is? I guess as far as that, like, what do you think is weighing down on her? You know what I'm saying, for this to like take like a huge effect.
I mean, I would say now the pressure that that the U.S. has to bring home these gold medals is more than what it is or has been before. Because I mean, right now, especially as a black athlete too, that does well. Like either you're going to take the glory or you're going to get the blame. So I could see, or this can be. I don't want to make an excuse, but I say that can be an instance of what the pressure is relying on. She don't want to underperform and then get the blame of losing, or just end up overthinking and then injuring herself. I mean, to me, pretty much, I was already on the bad side. Like, okay, she's just giving up. Like, all right, you had a bad run, and now you just want to quit. Like, no, you can't do that. Like, it's pretty much like if you got a hand in poker and you just fold in every hand because you're not getting that one good hand to even stretch it out. Like, you're not even trying the possibilities that you do have. So, I don't know. I mean, I can see it as, I mean, she kind of did the right thing because if you could overthink it, it could just ended her career.
Here's my thing. I'll play devil's advocate real quick. So, do you think part of the reason she is because she seen what happened just now with right before with Naomi Osaka? She's got put out in the third round.
No, I thought Naomi got put out in the second round.
No, it was third. It was third. She got put on the third.
Gotcha.
Because let's be honest.
I don't know, man. That's tough. Go ahead.
I don't think she was ready to come back. Honestly, I don't think Naomi was ready to come back. Because I watched some of that game and honestly, a lot of it.
Here's what I.
Go ahead.
Here's what I think. So one of the things happening, and sorry y'all for the lag. Like I don't know what the hell is going on. What issues and everything that like that's they're not judging her fairly. So what I mean by that is there's been some talk that's going around that's circulating on social media is that they haven't been scoring like some of the moves that she's been able to do they haven't been giving them like tens or perfect scores, stuff that we would consider, is extraordinary, because other athletes to try it and injure themselves. So it's articles about this. Yeah, it's articles going on about this. It's a lot. So you think about it. If I'm the best in the world and I'm giving you my best, and you're basically telling me that my best isn't good enough, what else is there for me to do at this point?
Well, nothing's impossible. You can go harder.
I mean, that's kind of true. I mean, you got a point. I mean,
but go harder. How, Mr. Jones?
But nah, she is going harder.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you going above that, that's like being in like I guess like the dunk contest. You're in the dunk contest, and you like, you know what? I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull like this, fake NBA 2K backflip, cartwheel, dunk from the side of the rim, like, and. No, you like, okay, all right, look, we can't score this high because like it's some fantastic shit, but somebody else is going to try this crazy shit in their career. So now we got to dumb it down. Like I wouldn't even want to try. I'm like, hold up, man, you just see what I did? Like, are you serious?
I mean, it's the nature of competitions. Once you see one person do it, somebody else going to eventually learn how to do it. It's like skateboarding. Like for the longest, the 720 was like the end all be all as far as like skateboard tricks on vert. Then all of a sudden, Tony Hawk come out of nowhere doing 900. Now everybody's, getting adjusted to that and doing that 900. All of a sudden, somebody got to pull out a 1080, which happened not too long ago. So it gets to the point, like once you do something, somebody's going to catch up and do it because we're talking about the entire world. You know what I mean? I don't think not one person better than the entire world. It's just some people have better days and peak at the right time more than others. That's how I look at it. But as far as her, but as far as her like withdrawing from the competition and everything like that, I have very mixed feelings about it. Like,
but I mean, from the point of view of like, okay, so if the judges are not. If you're like MT just said, I just want to see like really your point of view of this. If somebody's not judging you based on what your performance is because they're trying to dumb it down because you're going above and beyond, what do you do from there?
Like I said,
would that be like a mental issue?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's definitely a mental issue. But I mean, all sports go through a little bit of rigging. Let's be honest. Like you go like boxer, you're gonna fight a champion in his hometown. You gotta knock his ass out because if you don't, you're gonna lose to the judges. Same with basketball. You got somebody home court. Get them a couple more fouls, so you still gotta find a way to overcome and succeed. Same with the NFL.
Yeah, but
you gotta find a way. That's the nature.
But here,
you always gotta find a way to overcome.
But here's the difference.
Go ahead.
But here's the thing, though. So with gymnastics, so gymnastics are there to basically perform moves that have not been get a high score. That's just like if Tom Brady scores 5 touchdowns in a game and they say, you know what, Tom Brady, at your age, you shouldn't be throwing 5 touchdowns. So instead of us giving you 6 points for each touchdown you score, we only going to give you 3. Is that fair?
It's not fair, but none of these sports fair. It's a little bit of rigging in every sport. What you do is throw more of them motherfuckers and make them give you your respect. That's what you're supposed to do. It's the nature of competition. Because just because you ain't seen it before, just because you ain't seen it before this year,
to say that
at this point.
Just because you ain't seen it before this year,
she's giving her best at this point.
The next year, everybody that made an Olympic team.
But my thing is,
but everybody on the Olympic team ain't really got held back the same way that she's getting held back.
Shit, it's a country out there represented by the IOC. It's a whole country that's not even participating. They got to be part of something called the IOC.
Yeah, I mean, but about a country, but we're talking about she's getting her shot. She's in the Olympics. She's making new moves, and they're saying that because they're dangerous and they don't want other athletes trying them, she's getting a lower score. So think about how that would affect you.
Yeah, you'd be like, this is bullshit. It motivates you. It motivates you to go harder. This ain't the first time they did shit like this in the Olympics. They did it all the time with ice skating.
Oh, give me an example when they
ice skating.
Okay, when to who got this type of treatment?
I mean, in the past, Nancy Kerrigan got that type of treatment. Tonya Harding got that type of treatment. Because Tonya Harding used to do like that. She got held back. Tonya Harding, before the Nancy Kerrigan incident, she lost world championships, even if she was the best skater out there. Because they like her attitude and personality and the way she presents herself out there on the ice.
So all right, so you said her attitude and personality, but I'm trying to figure out, when was she doing moves and everything when they turned around and said, you know what, we're not going to give you a good score because of, you know what I'm saying, like how great that you were doing, you know what I'm saying, out on the ice.
That, I mean, it's no article that is fact stating that, and honestly, it's kind of irrelevant because that's not the reason why she withdrew. That's not the reason why she withdrew. She said the reason why she withdrew.
Well, the reason, she said mental health. So this is what I'm trying.
She didn't have a good night the night before she withdrew. Let's keep it real. She wasn't her best that night either.
Okay, but I'm trying to get you to understand.
I would say, even
since we're playing devil's advocate.
Even I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had to agree with Mr. Jones on this, because even when she did what was that, like the preliminaries or like before the main event or like the qualifications for it, like I think who was that, Russia, y'all like dogged them out the water.
You mean IOC? Like, they not a country this year.
Oh, for real?
Too many dope heads.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's why they call IOC. That's why you haven't seen like Russia's in the middle standings or nothing. Too many dope heads. They're kind of bad the whole country. They got the ones that was coming together to be one country.
All right, but here's the thing. And even when you said that she wasn't doing well, I'm going to be honest with you. I saw a lot of people, and I read comments on posts and everything where people was like, she's not herself. There's something happening. She's not herself. So with that being said, and she not being herself, we can't. Okay, so we can't just say that, because she was losing that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why, you know what I'm saying, that she withdrew or anything like that. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Think about it like this. Think about if you've been doing something one way for a while, you've been innovative about it and everything, and then people tell you, you know what, it's not good enough. But then when you look at what everybody else is doing is nowhere near what you're doing or doesn't compare to it. And that I'm on.
Yeah, I mean, look, I see what you're saying, and you make a great point, but we talking about the fact that she didn't want to hurt herself further. That's why she dropped out. She ain't say anything about the judges or scoring. So, you know, just to be, you know,
I mean, but she can't. I mean, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. I mean, it is all speculation. Like I said, that's why I said, like, I've read several things about it, and it is speculation. Obviously, the judges are not going to come out and say, hey, we got to score her differently or something like that. But I'm just sorry. I mean, eventually it's going to weigh you down, because that's almost like, how can I put it like this? That's like if Floyd Mayweather, with his fighting style, what does he do? He hits you, he doesn't get hit, right? That's just like him doing that. That's like him doing that for 50 straight. And he gets in the ring and does the same thing. They say, you know what? Floyd wasn't aggressive enough. You know, we can't give him this victory. We'll give him a draw, or actually we're going to give him an F. Like Floyd Mayweather going to be looking like, what the fuck? I've been doing this my whole career.
Yeah, I mean, if he was off that night, they probably would have did that to him, but he never had a night off. That's the difference. Floyd never had off. Trust me, if it was one close enough, they would have screwed him. Look at the Madonna fight. He whooped his ass. And he still lost one of the judges 116 to 111. But nah, she said out her mouth though. I got one of the direct quotes. She said, I just don't trust myself as much as I used to, she told reporters. I'm a little bit more nervous when I do gymnastics. I feel like I'm also not having as much fun. Honestly, I just think the pressure got to her. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Like I don't even think the pressure got to her. I don't even think it's pressure at this point. Here's the thing.
No, pandemic after BLM and all that shit, ain't no pressure. Shit. She got the most pressure in the game.
I'm not saying that it's not a pressure. Nah, I don't think it's the pressure. Do you know what I think it is, honestly? I just think that at the end of the day, I get what you're saying, but like the quote, what I'm listening to is the ending when she just, hey, you know what? Hold on, read that quote again.
Well, the last quote you talking about, the last sentence, she said, I feel like I'm also not having as much fun. She said she wasn't having fun doing gymnastics.
Okay.
That's not like somebody who's burnt out to me.
Okay, so
probably got what
either burnt out or at the
she was like, man, like, I'm good, man. I gotta sit down for a minute. You know. Oh yeah, you said mental health, right? All right, yeah, we're gonna roll with that. All right.
Shit, Tokyo ain't playing that shit. Ain't nobody smoking no tree out there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they're close surveillance out there. Motherfuckers follow them all day. They follow the Mighty Ducks. What you think they doing with them?
I mean, that's probably why she went home. There wasn't nothing over there. She, man, look, I gotta go home.
No, she's still there though. She cheered.
Oh, hell no.
She cheered in the finals and everything while they won silver.
No,
I mean,
I applaud her for that.
No. Oh yeah, she was cheering for them, but I thought she got on a plane.
She might have like today, but you know,
I mean, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
She home now. Oh, she should be.
Gotcha. But here's the thing. Yeah, but here's the thing, and like this is what I'll say. When somebody says that something isn't fun, it's either two things that's happened. Either number one, they've lost their creative juices, or they were creative and people don't find it as innovative or something before. So it's two things when people say,
you got
I'm
the
not
plane
having fun anymore.
You ain't get the plane on I'm burnt out? You ain't get that from that?
No, not really. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Even with my previous, career path and what I was doing, I never really got burnt out. What I got tired of was people bitching about the way that I was doing things. That's when it became not fun anymore. So obviously, we all have our.
You had a point where you ain't want to go to your job as much as you.
All right, and then also, all right. So look, this is something new too. All right,
go ahead.
So she said that
it was because of negativity.
Nah, she said she got the twisties or something like that, and then she was like, some gymnast immediately understood, and it's basically like an Olympic team finals. Simone Biles playing for a 2.5 twisting vault, but in her mind stalled after just 1.5 twists. Quote, I have no idea where I was in the air. I could have hurt myself, unquote.
That's true.
This is what the twisties are.
That's true.
And I mean, to be honest, I mean, looking at the angles, I mean, it do look a little wild. It do look like she hesitated for a moment and didn't continue twisting.
You have that like on video? Can you show that real quick?
It's not a video. It's just a picture.
Okay. She did hesitate though. She did hesitate on the rotations. Like she didn't look like herself. I'm right about that. And honestly, she made a good decision. I mean, because you can come back in 4 years and get your gold right back. You still got silver. But Tay made a good point. I understand the message, but the timing was horrible. But I mean, I guess it takes a real leader to be like, you know what I mean? I don't got it. I'm going to let y'all take over because I don't want to be the reason y'all don't get nothing. I guess. But what's your thoughts from it, bro?
I mean, I think she just backed out at perfect time. I mean, look, I mean, as far as the stress and then also being a team player, I mean, that takes a lot. I mean, that shows greatness to me. I mean, if you already know that you're not going to be able to perform, I mean, go ahead and withdraw yourself. Go ahead, sit down, let your teammates handle it. I mean, y'all did train together, so like you should have confidence in your team. If you don't have confidence into yourself, you gonna say you gotta have some confidence in them. So
At this
shout out to
point,
them still getting silver.
yeah. If she was herself, it'd been a goat. I mean, that was expected. But you know what I mean? She ain't the only one in Team USA to succumb to it. She just a notable name because she done it before. Because, for example, skateboarding, like it's the first year they had street. And you already know if you're in the skateboarding culture, Nigel Houston is the man. I mean, like he's like the GOAT, Nigel Houston. Like he's the one to take over since Pete Rod, and he was expected to win gold. That dude ended up finishing in 7th place.
Oh damn.
Nobody talks about it because, first of all, it's a new sport, and let's be honest, when it comes to Summer Olympic, gymnastic is way up here. Skateboarding street is about right here right now.
Yeah.
He's not the only one. I mean, shit. Look at Naomi Osaka, but that's a whole nother story to me. I think she came back too early.
I mean, she probably have came back too early. I mean, she probably could have took a little bit more time off.
She got time to do interviews for the next Netflix special.
Mm. Do you think it was more to focus on that and more to focus on other endeavors before sports? Maybe like endorsements, sponsorships,
I mean,
shit like that.
possibly because let's keep it real. She's only 19, so she's still gonna have moments when everything ain't there to grownish status, grown up status. So yeah, it could have been all the other stuff that distracted her. Honestly, yeah, pretty much. You're right. That's a big reason why she pretty much got put out in the 3rd round. I know we had like a damn 17-year-old to break the record as far as air rifle. We did get that in USA. What else happened? Oh, Philippines. They got their first gold medal. Women's weightlifter.
Who?
I can't say her name off the back, but yeah, she was the weightlifter for the Philippines. Crazy thing about it is during the pandemic and stuff, they didn't even have the equipment really to train. So she trained with a big log and some buckets and was lifting that joint a million times.
Cool. I mean, shit.
And you already know the president of the Philippines had to give her a shout out fighting in August. Pacquiao, you know what I mean?
Man, so, Pacquiao about to get his ass whooped.
That'll be a huge performance for Spence. Or would it?
I know it's not going to be over. Sir.
I mean, would that be even
like a tune-up? It's a tune-up. It's a tune-up.
Oh, disrespectful. I think the fight going to be a little bit closer than that. Spence going to win.
Okay, here's the thing. Let's do this.
He going to get at least 3 of them things.
Okay, hold on. No, hold on. Let me ask you this. How many rounds do you have Pacquiao winning?
4. 3, 4.
I have him. How much do you want to put on?
I mean, you can double or nothing with me.
Huh?
You can double or nothing with me if you want to. I mean,
here go y'all bets, man. You dream bets.
Fine. What you want to do? 200?
Look, double or nothing for you.
You want to do 200?
If you want to, he's going to get 4 because Spence starts too slow.
Okay, he starts double or nothing.
Pacquiao going to take some of the early rounds. You don't think so? Other than the Floyd fight, every time that man doubted,
Pacquiao will win 2 rounds.
He goes above and beyond.
Wow.
Disrespectful to the legend.
2 rounds.
No. Okay. All right. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
He gonna knock him out. That's how he gonna get 2 rounds. He gonna knock him out early or something.
What you mean? No, I'm saying
If
Pacquiao won't get more than 2 rounds.
If it goes the distance, he won't get more than 2. You crazy?
Okay. All right. Well, all right. It's a bet. Double or nothing.
What you think, bro?
How many rounds? You said
He
2
said
rounds?
he'd get over under 2 rounds for Pacquiao. You think I ain't gonna take the over?
Oh my god.
No. Hold on. No. I'm taking the under for the 4 that you said. The 4.
Okay, I still take the 4. Nah, 3. We betting 3.
Exactly.
My heart says 4.
No,
we
4.
3. Over under in the 3. Matter of fact, fuck it. I don't got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
I don't got nothing to lose. Pacquiao getting 4 of them things.
Pacquiao gonna have 5 rounds on that ass.
That nigga might upset him. I'm not even being funny at that. He might fuck around and upset this dude. Like Pacquiao different, bro.
Yeah, you know what he's gonna upset him with? All that fucking holding.
Nah.
That's what that's gonna come from.
He only did that against Floyd. He whooped Thurman ass. After Thurman was talking all that shit, using blasphemy and everything. Beat Thurman. All he did was smile at him and beat Thurman.
All right, that's fine. So So I guess keep Errol Spence Jr. You're absolutely right.
I'm not saying that. Errol Spence is a great fighter, but he historically starts slow. So Pacquiao's going to get the early advantage.
No. He won't. It'll be domination. It'll be like the Mikey Garcia fight. Domination from start to finish.
Like the Garcia fight? What the fuck you think Pacquiao is, bro?
Oh, wow.
He only got dominated one time.
Somebody who's old.
Not the greatest.
Somebody who's old. Somebody who's old and out of his prime.
You don't use age with Pacquiao, bro. He defines that.
Okay.
He defines that.
That's fine. All right. Yeah, he sure does. Can't wait.
They're gonna fuck. Watch Pacquiao go get the round for real. They're gonna fuck around, call it a draw to save Errol Spence.
No, they're not.
Watch.
They not.
All right.
It won't be close. 10-2 Spence.
He had the disrespect. Zeus.
Yeah, man, it sounds crazy.
Here's the thing, Mr. Jones. I'll even make it sweet for you, so you can win some more money. I'll do this. Not only will so we're doing double or nothing. I will take you up on this. If Spence doesn't win at least 9 rounds, I owe you $100.
An extra 100?
Yep, an extra 100. Thank you. Shake my hand. Thank you.
I'm taking that money.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Zeus, A for me.
Hey.
All
right, I'll take that.
Pacquiao. Yep, Pacquiao. He's trash. He's done. He's done.
Trash.
Done. He's done. He's trash right now. Not his career, but he's trash right now. Against Errol Spence, he's trash right now.
All right, we'll see.
Long as
definitely see on that.
He might be right. Long as he don't talk shit. If he talk shit, he ain't gonna talk shit though. But
nah. When is Pacquiao ever really talk shit?
I said Errol Spence ain't gonna talk shit. Pacquiao don't talk shit. He just give you that one look when you know he's motivated. You be like, all right, he got it. He ain't give Floyd that look. Skip Bayless pretty much made him say he was gonna knock him out. Pacquiao knew he couldn't beat Mayweather for real. But Earl Spence ain't no damn Mayweather.
Nope.
Ain't no Mayweather, man. But the tune-up fight.
But I tell you right now,
that's disrespectful.
You may not want to hear. Now, hold on. I'm that you may not hear. Right now can beat Mayweather right.
Oh yeah, at his age, of course. If Canelo had got that rematch, Canelo would done Mayweather. Canelo would probably knock Mayweather out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, age do affect some people. And let's be honest, you haven't been in a real competitive fight since what? Madonna?
Mm-hmm.
Because Berto was a wash. Victor Ortiz was a bigger wash. Conor McGregor, forget about it. He ain't really fight nobody since really Madonna. So
Nah, he didn't. I mean, Andre Berto, we know what he was. Andre Berto was told, listen, you don't throw too many punches and you just get hit. Okay. That was a Mayweather promotion special.
you think so?
That's all that was.
I always thought Berto was a little overrated.
Dude. Well, Berto is not only overrated, he's not that aggressive in that fight. Like you could tell that was the most money fight, and he was going to do whatever Massazati to do.
Massazati.
Let's be real. Which was Mayweather punches. Like, come on. Leonard Ellerbe.
Oh, come on.
We paying for this shit.
Oh, come on. Mayweather could beat that man at 45, man. Come on. Mayweather can beat that man at 45.
Oh, of course he can.
Berto ain't shit.
Oh, of course he can. I'm not going to say that he can't.
So what that fight next week, right?
What?
The Spence Pacquiao fight. It's soon.
Hold on.
No, it's in August. It's soon.
It's very
Matter of
soon.
fact, actually,
Is it the
I'm gonna have to watch the playback. No, I'm gonna have to watch the playback because it's actually on the 21st of August. You know, that's the same day as SummerSlam. I will be live at SummerSlam, so I had to watch that when I get back.
Man, if you this nigga trading in SummerSlam for this, okay, you know what? All right,
I'm live.
Hold on,
I'm
where's
actually
that?
going to Raider Stadium, brother. I'm going to be there. I'm not going, time to see some John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Holla at me,
Hold on, where's this going to be at? That's the thing. I don't know where it's going to be. Hold on, let me go to Ticketmaster.
Shit. I hope it's not in Vegas. Damn, the traffic about to be crazy. SummerSlam and that on the same day. That's about to be crazy traffic. But yeah, it's August 21st though. Pacquiao and Spence.
Yeah. T-Mobile Arena.
Wow. Guess who's not driving that day?
Look, let me tell you something. So look. Here's the thing. This is not even for ringside seats. This is for to get you in that row that's surrounding the ringside seats. These tickets are going for $3,900.
I mean, that makes sense. You got 2 of the 5 biggest draws in boxing right now.
And then if you want to sit ringside, these are all resale tickets. I'm about to run you the prices right now. $9,700 if you want to sit in row F. If you want to sit in row E to get a little bit closer. Row C, $15,000. If you want to sit in row A, where you are right there where Pacquiao will hit the face because Errol Spence is punching him so goddamn much. $41,718 for each ticket.
Damn. I mean, you got 2 of the 5 biggest draws of boxing. This is what I don't get about boxing.
Not draw no more. Nobody give a shit about.
What are you talking about? You got a whole country behind him.
Yeah, that is true.
Pacquiao's the top 5, bro. It's Spence. I mean, it's Canelo, Spence. Pacquiao's definitely in that list.
Where?
Tank one of the big. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something. Wilder and Fury are ahead of Pacquiao. Tank Davis is ahead of Pacquiao.
What?
You heard what I said. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
This nigga on crack today. That ain't your connection. That's your brain, brother. You tripping. He's not a top five.
He lagging.
Pacquiao.
He ain't
Pacquiao's
top 5. Top
draw.
10. He's top 10.
We're talking about just draws. We ain't talking about rankings and boxing and all that. I just want to specify.
10.
Pacquiao
I'd rather see Tank than Pacquiao.
Okay.
And you still forgot about Floyd. And you still forgot about Floyd Mayweather. People rather watch Floyd fight a YouTuber than Pacquiao fight a real boxer. Let's be real.
Yo, Floyd's not part of sports no more. Floyd is entertainment.
No, don't do that. Don't
I think he can do a rap battle. He can do a rap battle on 100,000 on watch live. I mean, it's Floyd. But as far as Pacquiao being top 5 draw, name 5 realistically. You know how much money Pacquiao makes per fight?
Sir, Canelo, Spence.
That's it.
Fury, Joshua,
ain't making more money than Pacquiao.
Wilder, Tank.
This dude.
I just gave you 6 of them. We don't need Pacquiao. Retire, you old bastard.
Wilder though. Wilder though.
Man,
Wilder.
Yeah, I was about to say Wilder over Pacquiao.
As far as making money and draws, you crazy. All of America's divided on him. Pacquiao got everybody in America. Pacquiao got the Philippines, most of Spain on lock. What are you talking about? The whole world watches Pacquiao.
The whole world doesn't. The Philippines watches Pacquiao.
So what fight made Floyd Mayweather the most money in his career?
I mean, honestly, because of pay-per-view. I mean, because of papers and the hype and everything. Obviously, Floyd. It was the Pacquiao fight. It was
okay, and it was 10. It was almost 10 years later, and it still was his highest draw. It was more than the Oscar. If you ask me, he had more hype with the Oscar fight than he did with this Pacquiao fight, honestly. The Ricky Hatton fight had more hype. Like, come on, man. Pacquiao is a draw in himself, bro.
He's not.
Pacquiao still
care about Pacquiao. I don't want to see Pacquiao fight. He's a nobody. Oh yeah, and by the way, Canelo, him and Caleb Plant supposedly working on a deal to fight by the end of this year. Can't wait for him to knock his ass out.
I keep telling people that. I don't know why people think it was anybody else but Caleb Plant. We all know his mission is to unify and become the greatest Mexican boxer of all time. A lot of people think he already is, but it's a lot of loyalists that still
he already is. He's already there.
He's already there. Man, straight fights.
He's already there, sir.
I'm just telling you what
care about a Camacho. I don't care about a Poncho, Camacho, none of it.
Nah, I mean, Chavez, he up there. I think Canelo's slightly better, like as far as prime, but I mean, Chavez was a top money draw in the late 80s after Ray Leonard and them fell off.
Can I ask you something? Exactly. Chavez came in there at the right time. Can I ask you something? Did Chavez save his brother from the cartel? Yes or no?
What that matter?
Did Chavez get married a week later after a fight that he had booked? Yes or no?
I'm pretty sure he spent some money on coke before he had a party.
Sir, first of all, you throwing out hypotheticals. I'm telling you what actually happened. The man saved his brother a week. That man saved his brother from the cartel a week before the fight, then planned his wedding a week after the fight because he knew he wouldn't have a scratch on him. Okay? Canelo Chavez
against Billy Joe Saunders.
Exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here's the thing, Zeus. You can go back and review the tapes leading up to it. Oh, you better not sleep on Billy Joe. Oh, you better not do this with Billy Joe. I told you that Billy Joe was average at best.
He's not average. Okay. We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
He's the Kevin Samuels video that went viral. Average at best.
Stop it.
Average.
But, I mean,
average.
Chavez had classic wars, man. The Mildred Chandler fight.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Can I say something? Let me just say this. And this is where Billy Joe Saunders ranks. So you have, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have Raising Cane's chicken strips, you have Murray's chicken strips. Billy Joe Saunders Murray's. Okay, that's where I don't need to hear anything else about Billy Joe Saunders. He's Murray's. He's not even sold through a drive-through window. He sold at Murray's, which shut down majority of their locations across the U.S.
I mean, it's hard, man. The man went 107-6, bro.
If I'm lying, please tell me.
Nah, you got it. I'm just saying, man. A lot of natives from Mexico, they like Chavez more still. They think he didn't pass Chavez yet. I'll just tell you what the natives be saying. That's all, man.
He's already passed them.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, he's passed them. They're holding on to nostalgia. Canelo is the guy. He's it. One loss on his record. That's it. To the greatest of all time.
Yeah, but what other names he had?
Honestly, they'll be lucky. Here's the thing. Well, first of all, Triple G.
You know, you like to bring out names.
Yeah. Triple G. Amir Khan. Okay.
Amir Khan.
Triple G.
Oh, no.
It's the glass.
Yeah, Amir Khan.
The glass.
Okay.
He said Amir Khan.
Hey, listen, he was a name at the time. He whooped his ass. He said he was going to whoop his ass. And that.
Oh, man.
He was a fake Prince Nassim. That's why he had the name at the time. He was a fake Prince Nassim. That's all.
You so disrespectful.
You disrespectful.
What? No, you're disrespectful. It's one and two.
So what's good, man? Let's go ahead and transition.
Yeah, let's go ahead and transition. Let's go ahead and transition. All right.
Sergey Kovalev, your Russian, your IOC people that you love. You saw what he did to him. Exactly.
Kovalev like 100 years old. Continue. What's the next topic?
Transition, you moolies.
Please transition. So what's the deal, Zeus? What you want to talk about, Zeus? You talking a lot of bullshit over there. So, all
right, man. So Rolling Loud been popping pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody been holding it down out there. Wale been trending.
He's the man.
Who else?
I'm glad he alright too.
Oh yeah, of course. A couple other people been trending on Twitter. But one thing that has been trending is the baby. And basically, the baby going on. I mean, I wouldn't say I had to really put up the direct quotes, but it may be.
He said something, if you don't suck dick, put your cell phone lighters in the air. And then he said something. Yeah, but that's the one that stood out to everybody.
I mean, I guess. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, I gotta hear the whole quote, because like it seemed like he said some random shit, but he had a direct target when he did say something after that. Like the suck dick part was just like random as shit. Like I don't know. Like I think it was like if you ain't sucking another man dick in the car, I don't know, some wild ass shit.
Yeah, but anyway, I did closely watch the interview afterwards, though. I did watch his interview.
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
Did you hear when he talked about Danny Jacobs. Did you hear him when he talked about that?
You still
Did you hear
talking
him when he
about
talked about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? I'm just asking.
we're talking about the
Did you?
baby and Rolling Loud. And
I
you
thought
just
you were
brought
talking
up
about.
Chavez Jr. Change the topic. Change the topic. Fucking failure. This daddy be
I thought
ashamed.
somebody.
He don't even sit at his fights anymore.
I thought somebody mentioned Liam Smith. I thought somebody mentioned Miguel Cotto.
How was Miguel Cotto that fight? And that was after Mayweather. He was already like 38 when he fought Mayweather.
I thought somebody mentioned Israel Landy Lara. You want the names? I got the names, you mooly.
And a lot of people say he lost that fight to Lara.
Oh, stop it. Alfredo Anguilla.
So, talk about the baby, right, Zeus? And like he was doing a lot of patterns, saying, I got love for all my gay fans and all of that.
Oh, no. So that wasn't the quote. So, look, this is the quote.
Somebody said something about Austin Trout.
I'm about to mute this
Shane Mosley.
Okay.
I'm about to mute this man. Yeah, Austin Trout. One run in the Olympics. That's it. Oh, do you think he got gold?
Don't disrespect him. Don't. You being a Negro right now. Don't do that.
We supposed to be talking about Rolling Loud and the baby and them high ass food prices.
Oh man.
You see that like $400.
No. The food prices came from Kanye. No. That was Kanye. That was Kanye.
$400 for chicken wings?
Nah, it was like $50.
What $400? Nah, it was $40 for a hot dog. Yeah, it was $40 for a glizzy.
Or some shit like that.
A glizzy?
Yeah, $40 for a glizzy.
Get the fuck out of here. Look, I'm with you, Tay. The baby PRT fed up with him at this point. They got to.
I mean, look, man, he's not like with Ham though. Like, so, like, look, boom. He said if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, then put your cell phone light in it up. Put your cell phone light up. You know? So then he said, fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone light up.
That's not funny. That's not funny. I'm laughing at the ignorance of the comment. He must really don't know his audience.
So here's the thing. No. Here's what happened. When I initially heard it, I was like, okay, why would he go there? But then as I kept listening to it more and I heard his explanation, I was like, you know what? It does make sense. And I'm going to tell you why. What he's saying is this. It's not just trash because what do we get on the baby about? Sounding the same, putting out trash music, right? So if he's saying, so at the end of the day, what he's saying is upper echelon, people that make money are coming to see me because I'm the best performer. That's what he was trying to solidify. Not the ones who sitting up here giving, free or $10 blowjobs out there in the parking lot. That's what I got from what he said.
Oh, he made it gender based. That's what he messed up at.
Yeah, I mean, but they did say like it was pretty much
$10 in the parking lot. He ain't say that. He ain't say that.
Yeah, but nah, I mean, they did say pretty much, man. Like, I guess the mixed people there, you know what I'm saying? They get the straight people and gay people. They still like the performance, so they really wasn't stunting off of that. But it's like afterwards, a lot of celebrities started following him, and he also received the backlash on top of that for already having Tory Lanez coming out too, and then Tory Lanez supposed to be in trouble because he was breaking his restraining order. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that, but that's another story. But anyway, and then also T.I. commented on this. It was like, well, if you got Lil Nas X, go ahead and be pretty much just flamboyant and just be out there and show his truth. Then you'll have people like the baby that'll show his truth. So there's like two sides of it.
Oh, T.I.
Let me tell you something. I mean, while we appreciate T.I., let me tell you something. At the end of the day, T.I. is done. Okay, until he can prove that he's innocent, he's done. Let's be real.
Who's that?
T.I.
Hey, yeah, why are you just out the blue like you just canceling niggas and shit?
I'm not canceling. I'm just saying.
For somebody to go ahead and not dislike the cancel culture, you be saying big niggas is done. Pacquiao washed up, now T.I. done. Where we going next with it?
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not even canceling T.I. Nobody cares about T.I.'s. Nobody cares about T.I.'s music anymore. That's the thing. It's just like if Jeezy comes out with a new album. Nobody cares.
People will listen to it.
Jeezy's core fans will listen to it, sir. Nobody else is listening to that.
That's a lot of people. He got a lot of core fans.
Okay, great. 500,000. Great.
That's pretty good.
It is, but when streaming numbers, what does that equate to? 30 to 50,000?
All they gotta do is tell one friend, and that's 1 million.
Sir. Well, okay. All right. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. Mr. Jones, I'll give you the time. Please Google what was Jeezy's last gold album. Please tell me. Go ahead. Take the time for the people. No, what was Jeezy's last album that went gold? I'm not even gonna say platinum. Gold. That's how confident I am.
What was the album with the snowman on it?
Now, here's the thing. Just Google it. That's all you got to. Just Google it. Google his discography. What was the last Jeezy album that went gold? Please tell me.
Okay.
We'll take the time. We got time.
Why did that continue about the whole Rolling Loud issue?
All right. I mean, so like, what's pretty much your view on the MT? I mean, because like, I mean, me honestly, I kind of think like he overstepped his boundaries. Like, it's always a time and a place, and like what you said really doesn't help your case or what you was trying to really.
I mean, here's the thing. It does seem like he was trying to clean up what he said afterwards. Like he tried to act like he didn't care, but really he was, and you know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to clean it up. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like I said, I get what he was trying to say, like after listening to it a couple times. But at the end of the day, with society and everything the way that he is, but let's be honest, nobody's ever really canceled in this society.
Yeah, you tripping.
So you telling me R. Kelly could come back?
Absolutely. If R. Kelly makes a hit, we know he'll be forgiven. Let's be real. That's all it takes is good music. The Boondocks predicted that. If R. Kelly can come out with a decent hit, people will accept him.
Nah.
Yes.
I think he's done.
Okay.
Well, I don't see nothing about certified gold or none of that. I'm seeing peak positions and all that. And Trap or Die 3 did start at number 1, so I'm assuming that went gold.
Oh, okay. Got
Pressure started at number 2. TM104 started at number 4. They were all top 10 albums except for his last one.
I know. What was certified gold? That's all. What was the last one?
Huh?
Notice I said gold, not even platinum. Can you just what was certified gold?
Well, like I said, I can't find nothing certified golds or platinum or none of that. Like I said, the last.
I know you can't find it. I know you can't find it. You know why? Because nobody gives a shit about his music anymore. That's why.
Dog.
That's not why. That's not why. How you turn your back on Jeezy?
I didn't turn my back. He turned his back on me when he kept making his bullshit.
Why? Because he wanted to elevate his music?
Pretty much. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He went from a local trapper to a big trapper.
Yeah. And that was garbage, huh? Look, man.
He'll be saying the same thing about Rick Ross in a couple of years.
I mean, is it already too late? Yeah, TM. It was TM 103.
But Zeus, but hold on. Whoa. Stop. I want you to listen to what you just said, though, Zeus. We'll be saying the same thing about Rick Ross in a couple of years. Rick Ross will probably be what? 17, 18 years in the game by that point? I mean, come on.
I mean, he only came
The
in
proof
like
is in the
a
pudding.
year or two later than Jeezy.
Actually, TM 103 went platinum.
Mhm.
Let me keep going.
Okay, what went gold after that? Please let us know.
They got them in different orders, so I'm looking through them now. No, that was the last gold, TM 103.
Yeah, because I don't think
Because for some reason, Soul Survivor just went platinum. I don't know if that's an album or something, the song Soul Survivor, but that just went platinum.
Sir,
Literally like
sir, that's a song. That is a song.
Yeah.
That is a
song.
song.
Which is crazy. That just went platinum all them years later, but yeah, it was TM 103. It went platinum.
Shoot, speaking of that, man. Speaking of music, though, man. You know, speaking of Tory Lanez, he did just drop some new music with Kodak Black. I'm just like waiting on this album to come out. He might go ahead and drop something.
Seen It All was his last gold album.
First of all, Seen It All is a song. That is not the album. That is a song, not an album. Please check it.
Yeah, that's the John with Jay.
That is TM. Yeah, that is TM 103.
Oh yeah, well TM 103 then. That's platinum. That album went platinum. I went to the RIM for that.
Okay, but here's the thing. We're talking about TM 103. What album, not song, album was the last thing that went gold from Jeezy? It's a shame that we have to go all the way back to TM 103. How many years ago was that? How many albums has he dropped since that? Oh, okay.
3.
Thank you.
Oh, he said Seen It All, the autobiography album. Yeah, that was like last year or the year before. Yeah, that's like fucking last year. Thank you, Tay. Look, Jeezy was his idol at one point.
That was 2014.
What, TM 103?
Nah, Seen It All. The autobiography jump.
So TM 103 went platinum. When TM 103 dropped?
TM 103.
So TM 103 dropped in 2011. It went Seen It All. Yes. Was released in 2014. What year is it now? 2021. How many albums has he released since then? 1, 2. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. 2, 3, 4, 5 albums since then, and none of them have not even gone gold. They've gone bronze/copper. We don't give a shit what Jeezy raps about at this point. We don't. Thank you. Thank you for proving my point.
I mean, everybody didn't adjust to the streaming age, but it is what it is. But I mean, he still had songs that went platinum, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Look, I hate to say it, but NT Mike got a point, though, man. I don't think nobody's checking for Jeezy. I think he fell off around like
nobody's checking for new Jeezy.
Okay, but here's my point.
0.
If he drops,
nobody's checking for him.
When he drops, if he drops, you're gonna listen to it. Oh, I love you.
Dang, so do you think Yo Gotti probably had a gold album before? Like,
yeah, definitely, no doubt.
The Jeezy,
yeah,
probably, no doubt.
Yep. I listen to Yo Gotti at this point. I'd listen to a new album from Gucci before I listen to Yo Gotti.
Oh man, Yo Gotti was the man last year. What happened?
Jeezy was the man 6 or 7 years ago. What happened? Oh,
no,
okay.
That's your man.
Damn, homie.
You put me on the Jeezy.
In 2014, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you?
You put me on the Jeezy. Yo Gotti was your, Yo Gotti, your man. How you gonna disrespect both of your mans like that?
And speaking of that, man, getting on that topic, man, who you expect falling off soon? Like, who's hyped up right now that's overly hyped young that's falling off?
Like overrated? That's gonna fall off soon? Damn, it's kind of hard in the streaming there because you can just drop a single out of nowhere and you back. Well, did Logic fall off yet?
Oh yeah, he been fell off. He came back out of retirement and nobody really paid any attention to it. And he dropped the album, and I don't think anybody listened to it either.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Who else? Pooh Shiesty?
Damn. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
No platinum.
Like that nigga features. He got a lot of features from a lot of different artists. I mean, he could run out, but I don't think he'll run out far as music wise. I think he'll probably end up fucking himself around, like fucking himself over in the long run. To be honest,
I mean, he's doing it. He's doing it now, man. If he stay out of trouble, maybe not. But the route he's going, yeah, he's going to probably be the next one to fall off. I'm trying to think. It's so easy in this era to like not fall off though. Like you drop one single or drop like a 4-track joint, you back. It's hard. Do you got anybody?
Shit. I mean, I don't know. I might got a couple of people, man. For real. You're not gonna really like who I'm about to say though.
Good.
I mean, it's not even. It's like regular artists. Like I think probably like Summer Walker gonna fall off by next year. I think she's gonna come out with a shitty album. Just something telling me about that.
I can see it not living up to the last one because her last album was great.
Yeah.
Her last album was great. It's gonna be hard to follow that up.
Was that an album? Was that an album or an EP?
What, the last one she dropped? That was an album. It's like 19 songs, I think. Let me see.
No, that was an EP, sir.
I'm looking now. Over it? Over it. Yeah, Over it was 18. They don't say EP. The album. Over it was the album. So yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, that was her last album. So yeah, her last EP was Life on Earth that had like 5 tracks on there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you another person who's gonna fall off. I'm gonna be honest with you, Fredo Bang. He had a little buzz. Don't do that. Don't disrespect him.
Who?
I was about to say the same thing, but I know what he's talking about. Unfortunately, though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. I'm like, who?
I mean, you got him. I mean, because right now it's a lot of bullshit coming out. Like even fucking artists like that's like lyrical coming out with bullshit. That shit that's throwing me off.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like a bunch of dudes who's not relevant in the rap game making diss tracks against each other. Yep, Lupe, Royce, and Mickey Fax and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
You know
you've been on one today.
They're not relevant.
They're
not relevant. They're not relevant. Nobody's checking for them but you, Mr. Jones. That's it. You and people that think like you. That's it.
It's a lot of people that think like me when it comes to hip hop. I'm just saying.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's about 100,000 people. So with streams that equates
more than that.
So here's the thing.
How many idiots on earth? It's more than that. Come on, man.
No, it's a lot of idiots on earth. No, it's a lot of idiots on earth.
Like he'll drop album after album, they all be fire. Give me a bad Lupe album. Give me a bad Lupe album.
It's not about a bad Lupe album.
Year last year. You just had Royce in your album of the year last year.
Okay, and what is he doing this year? And guess what? What have you done for me lately? I don't care about Royce.
He about to come out with some 5 bars against Lupe. Man.
He ain't about to come out with nothing. Whatever he comes out with, that shit can stay on the streaming platform because I'm not streaming that shit.
That's you and you only, bro. Like, come on. You're disrespecting right now. You've been disrespecting all night.
This nigga giving a preview of the haters annual ball for 2021.
I'm trying to tell you, when do we draw a line here, Zeus? When do we draw a fucking line?
Okay. Okay. So great. So let me ask you this. Even off the allegory. Yeah,
hey, Boogie with the hoodie already fell off.
I ain't gonna say he fell off. Nah, he's still doing decent features.
Yeah. Where? Who?
What's the name? He was just. What's the name? He was just on a. You said what?
Nah, he wasn't on Pop album. My bad.
Nah, he was on Pop album. And whose album just came out a week or two ago where he was the last song on there? I think, was it Pop's album? It was somebody who just came out with an album that had him as the last feature on there. And yeah, it was Pop's album. He was just on there. He ain't fall off. Sorry. Try again, Zeus. Try again, mother sucker.
That nigga fell off, man.
He did.
Speaking of hip hop, man, we're going to fucking keep it hip hop, man. Might as well talk about it now and shit, because I thought we'd talk about it later. Try to think about that Dipset, man. Dipset and the Locks.
Oh, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Is he gonna call the Locks trash now? Go ahead.
No. So here's the thing.
Nobody care about these other niggas.
Go ahead.
No. Here's the thing. There's Jadakiss, there's Styles P, and then that's the Locks. That's it. Okay.
You going? Sheik Luke's is part of them too. Sheik Luke's is part of them too. Don't disrespect
that nigga Sheik Luke. That nigga Sheik.
Don't disrespect the Silverback Gorilla like that.
Yeah.
That they get thirsty. Okay. That's what you hear him rap.
Don't disrespect Sheik Luke like that. Don't disrespect him. It's a million niggas at Dipset. I bet you only Jimmy Jewels and Cam show up. They talk about the rest of the 40 motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
No, JR, Hell Rail.
He's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there. He's damn sure not gonna be there.
Yeah.
Only Jimmy, Cameron, and Jewels will be there. And Jewels is a question mark.
That's fine. No, Jewels will be there. No, Jewels will be there. Don't do that.
I got Freaky might show up too.
Huh?
Said Freaky might show up too though.
Freaky just gonna be there to stab somebody. Freaky gonna be there to stab somebody. He gonna be on stage security. Exactly. He gonna be there to stab somebody. That's all that is. If he can't shank nobody, he ain't gonna be there.
Purple tops.
Exactly. No. Here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. For the people who are going to go see this, obviously it's at Madison Square Garden. Freaky may not be there because I was about to say that Freaky may not be there because security is going to be good at Madison Square. Now, if they was doing it at Webster Hall or something like that, where Freaky may had to get involved, Freaky would be there to shank somebody. That's all that is. I'm just saying we have to come to a realization about some things. I get it, but I'm tired of nostalgia. That's just like, hold on. So I'm going to bring this up, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong about this. I 100% agree with Sean Corey Carter about the statement that he made. He said, I'm better than Biggie and DMX, and I forgot who the other artist was. I'm going to look it up. It was DMX. Hold on.
Was it Pac? I think it was Pac, right?
Yeah, DMX and Pac are not lyricists. That's what he said.
He said DMX not a lyricist?
He said DMX and Pac are not lyricists.
No.
They're not.
Pac had to dumb himself down. I don't agree with the
Pac. Still not a lyricist though.
He's not a lyricist.
He's not.
I don't listen to Pac to be this lyrical miracle. Oh, rhyme, dime, sign, chime, lime. I don't listen to.
Like I said, he dumbed it down for the. He dumbed it down for the hits. He dumbed it down. So I give you that. He dumbed it down for the hits.
Okay, and DMX is not a lyricist, correct? Can we all agree on that?
Define lyrics just for me.
Mr. Jones, stop it.
No,
I'm not going to get into this.
serious.
No, I'm not going to get into this.
Define your definition of lyricist.
Sir.
No, I just want to know.
Okay, that rhyme 3 and 4, 5 words / syllables together, all of that kind of shit, make it catchy. That is what a lyricist is.
So you're talking about as far as like entendres and punchlines and all of that?
Here we go.
I'm asking you because if that's the case. Oh, because I would say DMX not, because he's not really a punchline or
exactly. He's not a lyricist.
You just said no.
Okay, I said he's not a lyricist.
So define lyricism to me in your words, because you said that wasn't the answer.
Yeah, here's the thing. To me, and again, this is also why they're not relevant. People who are lyricists are people like Lupe, Royce, Mickey Fax, even King Los. Those are your lyricists. Nobody cares about that shit.
So J. Cole not a lyricist? Kendrick not a lyricist?
Here's the thing. They know how to be a hybrid. They're hybrids is what they are.
I say J.
Kendrick
Cole,
never
yes, Kendrick made, I don't know. He's like on the cuff.
Kendrick is not a lyricist?
I don't know.
I said he's a hybrid. He can be, but he also knows how to make a song.
Right.
So, because you're a lyricist, you can't make a song? Lupe got Grammys because of some of his songs.
Okay, and how long ago were those Grammys, Mr. Jones? How long ago were they?
But they still exist.
How long ago were they? And was he a lyricist in those songs?
Yes, he was.
What songs were they?
Superstar, Daydreaming, Kick Push.
Okay, and guess what? And everything that you're naming right now, I'm going to be honest with you. First of all, Mr. Jones, you're going to need to reboot your laptop because we're getting all this weird-ass feedback again, and it's robotic. But just to name everything that you said, it was when we were in the backpack era, where everybody thought it was cool to try to be smart. The trend now is to be dumb, sir. When you know too much information, you're a weirdo. It's time to be dumb. I'm just going to say it to you just like that, plain and simple. Be dumb. Mr. Jones, be dumb. The dumbest guys get the hottest chicks, and the dumbest chicks get the richest guys. It's just that simple. Be dumb. That is it. Be dumb.
Don't think. Don't get creative. Be an idiot.
Exactly. Because when you're too creative, you're a weirdo.
Hey, yo, Mike.
It's Mr. Jones. It's not my mic. It's Mr. Jones. We go through this shit for the past 2 to 3 episodes.
Oh, now your shit fixed it. Now you want to talk shit. I'll be back. You won't hear that bullshit you were talking about. I'll be back.
All right, fucking Cox internet speed. Exactly. Zeus. Do I sound weird now?
No. All right.
Exactly. It was Mr. Jones. So here's what I want to say for the people so they don't have to hear it in a robotic phrase, all of that. Be dumb. If you want to make money, be dumb. Nobody likes the smart guy. Nobody likes the guy with wisdom. Nobody likes the guy who's smarter than, your average. You have to be dumb. If you're not dumb, you're not going to make a lot of money. It's just that simple. Guess what? When iPhone and all that was trying to be innovative and doing things, yes, it soared. It got them to a certain peak. But what really got them over the hump? Creating the same phone, adding one feature, taking away one that they had in the previous phone. They literally showed you how dumb you were. They would have something in one and then take it away in the next phone. And people would say, oh my gosh, this is innovative. Oh my God, you mean to tell me that the headphone jack is no longer at the top? It's on the bottom of the phone? Oh my gosh, Madden, one of the best-selling video games of all time. We don't need to add shit to the franchise mode. We just need to add everything to buying the VC coins or whatever that shit is, and so people can play with their favorite players on their favorite team. Oh my God, be dumb. That is it.
No,
that is the key.
Be smart. to
dumb.
attract them people. That's what you're saying. Because you gotta be smart to still market it. You just
Of
use Madden as
course.
an example. They have great marketing. That's why.
Yep. And the people who are attracted to it, I'm going to be honest with you. The people who buy the game every single year and expect a different outcome, you're dumb.
But the innovators are not though. Some of the most successful people on earth are geniuses or close to geniuses.
They are.
It's us as the consumer that's idiots.
Exactly. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Even those people that you're saying that are smart, this is what they did. You said it before, everything started tripping up and acting weird. You said it. They had to dumb themselves down. So when you're dumb and you can relate to the also dumb, that is how you make money.
I don't know about that one. I
Mm,
think Jeff Bezos, like, I'm gonna say he did some dumb shit by just like wasting all this fucking money to go out of space. But hey, that's that rich nigga spoiled shit. You got the money to do it, might as well do it. And you
But
know
can
what
I
was
actually?
dumb about it? Now, the only thing that probably was dumb, but
Mhm.
still wasn't dumb about it, was him actually saying that the workers from Amazon is the reason why he went.
Yeah, but hold on. But here's the thing, Zeus. Let me ask you this: what was the last thing that Amazon was innovative about that made you say, you know what? Wow. How many years ago was that?
I mean, do you got to keep innovating? You got one of the greatest things on earth for Prime. You don't got to do
Yeah.
nothing.
Exactly. So at that point, all you do is you just keep repeating the same formula. And then eventually the people who aren't on board will eventually get on board because they don't have a choice. So
Well,
at the
no,
end of
I
the
can't agree with that because actually Amazon, they pretty much do add like a wow factor like every year or two.
okay, so
Like,
what was their last wow factor? Since you
right
want to touch
now
on that.
they're working on gaming. They're about to have Prime
No,
Gaming,
no. Here's the thing.
like an
I'm not
actual
talking.
gaming system
Okay,
with
but
their
here's the
shit.
thing. Okay, but here's the thing. That's what they're
The last
working
thing
on.
before then that I know
Mm-hmm.
was like the fucking Instacart shit. Like before Instacart and all that shit, they was doing that shit.
Yeah, the hubs,
What do you mean the hubs?
all the hubs they're building for jobs and all that. Also, the locker, the Amazon locker ain't been on forever.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
been
too.
the Amazon locker has been out for at least 5 years. You can look it up. Please Google it. It's been out for at least 5 years.
Point. Let's just get to the point. What's the point?
The point is this: dumb the shit down, like you said. The dumber you are, the more appealing you are to people. When you're too smart, people literally sit there and they're like, you know what?
Is Dave Chappelle an idiot?
He's not an idiot by far. But at the same time,
He don't say
was
nothing down at his shows. He's the number one comic in the world.
some people will still argue Kevin Hart at this point.
How?
Well, all right, look.
Kevin Hart is doing
now-
shows in his living room, sir. He doesn't
You
even
know
need
what
a
I
venue. He's doing them in his living room. His
Nah.
living room.
Nah, the piggyback off what you just said about that too, MT, and they kind of argue with you, Mr. Jones, and then kind of go with MT. Like he kind of did dumb it down. I mean, he don't say
did.
anything dumb, but he dumbed it down to as far as the fact of being at his home and doing shows from his land and having some of the biggest comedians perform on his land. I mean, instead of trying to put it on a platform with other major corporations, like he dumbed it down and just did it from his land and got all like the revenue, the royalties for it.
It was on Netflix.
So I mean, yeah, but after Netflix, he dumbed it down. Like
He
was
dumbed it
performing.
down.
Like he was going to like local comedy clubs. They have private fucking shows with some of the best
Talking about Dave
comedians.
Chappelle,
Like,
right?
yeah.
He never.
No. We're talking about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart at first, but here's the thing: Kevin Hart was in arenas, sir. He was in places like
Yeah, I know. He's
like,
world tours.
yeah.
He sold out the world.
Exactly,
But that
and then
was
he
because of the
said,
COVID though.
exactly,
Yeah.
but then Kevin Hart literally. But here's the thing: literally, Kevin Hart said, "You know what? I can make decent content, and I'm gonna do it from my living room. I'm going to invite." Here's the thing: there was only about 20 to 30 people in his living room, and the streaming numbers
was
That
still
wasn't
as
really
if
his
he
living
did
room.
it in a
Actually,
stadium.
somebody actually busted him out on that one. Actually, wasn't his living room.
Got you. But here's the thing: there was
That was
only about 30 to 50 people there in attendance versus the tens, the 20s, the 50s, the hundreds of thousands of people in an arena or a stadium, and
How much
he
you think they
still
paid
got
for
the
the seats,
same
though?
bag. And he still got the same bag. Like at the end of the day, dumb it down is all I'm telling you. That's it. Here's the thing, Mr. Jones. Here's the thing. You keep frowning your face. What was the last Madden that you actually enjoyed? Please tell me. What was the last Madden?
Like I really enjoyed, like played every day.
Yes.
Probably 12.
Okay, we're in the year 2021, sir. We're on Madden 22.
But I still
They've
played.
dumbed it. They've
2K5.
dumbed it down. They've dumbed it down, Mr. Jones. Just admit it. They've dumbed it down. It's literally about building.
I wouldn't say they dumbed it down because they ain't keep up with the times. They ain't wasn't innovative enough.
Sir,
That leads
it's
to
not.
my argument.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna move the
So
goalpost.
Madden should be dumber than what it is. Madden should just give up.
No, this is what I'm telling you. They dumbed it down to the point where people are still buying it. Mutt is the focus.
Okay, because it's the only game in town. Trust me, if it was competition, it wouldn't be the same. If the NFL allowed them to make competition, it wouldn't be the same. People will actually buy NFL Blitz over that right now if they had an NFL license.
Sir,
it's the license. Madden is a bad example because of the license. It's no competition. You had a better point with Amazon. At least eBay out there still.
eBay is out there. But
I'm helping you out at this point. I don't get the
but,
dumb it down thing. I really don't get the dumb it down thing.
But here's the thing.
Some of the shit. I just can't get it for everything.
No. But here's the thing. Let's add this. So
all right,
so here's the thing.
I'm gonna go back to this because it makes you come to this point. So the little baby dumbing it down.
Madden may not be a better. Still
little baby dumbing it down in the industry
and make more money. Here, what he say?
His little baby dumbing it down, nigga.
No, but the thing is, you know what's gonna happen. You know what a little baby verse is gonna be about, and it's like once he spits it, the way that he spits it, it's like okay, it's kind of like a Pusha T verse at this point. You know, Pusha T is gonna talk about coke, but it's the way that he talks about it.
But is he dumbing it down?
Right?
No, they still performing at high levels.
Thank you, Zeus. Let's continue.
No, because here's the thing.
Dumb it down to get more. That's what you said. You gotta dumb it down to get more.
Right. You do.
I mean, they nah. They get more. They get more right now without dumbing it down. Now, I give you a perfect example. Anybody on a Drake verse.
Hold on, stop.
Anybody with Drake on a track.
Hold on. Actually, I will challenge you on that. So, Lil Baby, I think one of his most recent verses, obviously, besides the album that he did, and I felt like the album that he did with Lil Durk, he did dumb it down. But let's be real, the verse that he did on Gucci Mane's song, was it that intricate? No,
he dumbed the shit all the way down.
Exactly,
but he still killed it though. Why?
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
One song. Song.
You might as well say a whole album. You might as well say a whole album.
He ain't dumbing down on that Kendrick. I mean, not Kendrick, but that Khaled jump.
They ain't dumbing down for Drake either.
He dumbed it down for her.
But it's like his best verses.
He dumbed it down for her.
Think so?
Definitely. Absolutely. 100%.
He ain't dumbed it down for Kurt Franklin. I just don't get it because
right.
Jay-Z is the most successful and he got more lyrical over time.
And after I listened to it again, he ain't dumbed it down for that J. Cole down either.
But hold on, but hold on. Here's the thing.
Outspit J. Cole on that track.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. while I get what you're saying about what was it like Jay-Z, here's the thing, Jay-Z pops in and out. So it's like when Jay, like
They've
when
been
people
active lately. You've been hearing them all the time now, a new song or a new feature. Jay's been very active.
Okay, he's done 2 new songs. What else has he done? What else has he done, Mr. Jones, besides the 2 new songs? What else has he done?
The Jay Electronica album.
How many years ago? How many years ago was that?
Last year.
Okay, then that was last year.
Okay, that was. I want me to be Pacific about 7 months ago.
And guess what?
The Lion King.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Jay-Z's been very active. What are you talking about?
He has been active, but here's the thing: we got to be honest with you. So first of all, the whole beeline thing that he said, that was actually pretty simple to get. That was nothing intricate. Let's be real. So,
sure?
Sorry.
Okay.
People still don't get it.
If people don't get it,
4 layers.
I still don't get the end or one of the B's. I'm still missing what the fuck one of the B's stand for. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Zeus, please stop. Stop. If you read the lyrics, all you got to do is read them. It's very self-explanatory.
I might have to read the lyrics.
Sorry, that's another B. Haters still ain't forgot about the other B. Talking about 2 billion at that point. Now that's a double B. No, that's a triple B. He's worth $3 million. Can't forget about the other B. Hey, his wife, Beyonce. Okay, I'm worth $3 billion, and I have a wife whose name begins with B, Beyonce. That is it. There's nothing intricate about that.
So he don't have 4 million.
He worth $4 million.
That is it. There's nothing intricate. You said what?
Hey, Beyonce worth $1 billion herself?
It doesn't matter. Can't forget about the other B.
Quadruple.
Right.
No.
Bars.
He's talking about his money, and they can't forget about the other B, which is Beyonce.
Yeah,
exactly. When she said, "Hey,
$1 billion on his."
Here's the thing. This is all I'm saying. At the end of the day, here's the thing. The more you dumb it down, the more the people will appreciate it.
What's the phrase "dumb it down"? Can we say the more you keep it simple? Can we say that? Because I think dumbing down the phrase is getting me. It's like throwing me.
Okay, that's fine. Here's the thing. You can use whatever semantics you want, but let's be real. We have said it on this show plenty of times. This guy has some of the most simplest lyrics. He raps the same way every song. Somehow he continues to sell out all of his shows and be crowned as one of the best entertainers out there in the rap game. Okay. And that is fucking the baby. Okay? There is nothing intricate about what he says. Nothing.
What was his best song to you?
I don't even know at this point. I can't even think about it. Let's be real. I don't even have a best the baby song.
The intro off I think it was the second album.
What, Kirk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You know what? You know what my favorite song is? The joint with him and Nicki Minaj.
Really?
Yes, that's my favorite song from him.
Now should?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I like Keep It Simple better.
Okay, dumb it down, keep it simple. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter the terminology that you want to use. The simpler that you keep it.
It does matter. It really does.
The simpler that you keep it, the more average that you keep it, the more and more people will gravitate towards it. It's just that simple.
For the most part.
For the most part, yes. Because this society, unfortunately, this is the era that we live in. Nobody wants to research anything. Everybody go off a clickbait or a headline. And guess what? As long as it's simple and I feel like that you're not trying to be smarter than me, okay, great. When I got to pull out a dictionary or an encyclopedia to figure out what you mean at the end of the day, fuck you. That's this society right now. That is Generation Z.
Loaded Lux to dumb it down the battle too, huh?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. There's still people to this day.
That's kind of why I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's kind of why I think he took the L's that he took just because.
Exactly. Thank you.
What L he took?
Mr. Jones, there are people that saying that Verb beat Lux. There are
Well, they
still
kind
some
of
people out here till this day that believe that
the hollow
Cal
beat on,
beat Lux. There's some people out here that believe that Calico beat Lux 2-1.
which is bullshit, and you know it. But
I'm just telling you.
only one that's arguable with Lux, honestly, is the Hollow to Dawn battle.
But that's in your opinion. There's so many people that say they
Maybe
love. It's
Cliff.
people that think
Maybe
it's
Cliff.
people. It's people that think Arsenal beat Lux.
Is it really? I didn't see
Yeah,
that. I ain't see many people say
I
that.
saw it. I saw it.
The biggest debate is the Hollow battle. That's it. Maybe Clips.
Okay.
That's it.
Clips definitely beat him, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, Clips probably did. I ain't gonna lie to you. Clips fucked him up in the first. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, well, but again, it's. I mean, Hollow pointed it out with something that he said, which is so true,
Mhm.
and it's a line from all of one of our favorite movies that we know as a classic, especially in the Black community, Menace to Society. We don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif. Okay, that's all it is. Here's the thing: at the end of the day, Lupe, the EP that he dropped, with shoes on it and all that. I forgot the name of that was narrated by Virgil.
It's called Shoes.
Yeah, it's called Shoes. With Virgil Abloh, it was fire. But guess what? The majority of people, I told a few of my young homies, I'm like, yo, listen to the song called Shoes. Tell me what it's about. Oh, he's just rapping about standing in line and all of that. No, that's not what he's rapping about. Listen to it again and then let me know what he's talking about. Oh, yeah, he talking about the off-white sneakers. No, listen to it again. Tell me what he's talking about.
Well,
And then
if you're going to use Lupe for example, people still don't know what Kick Push is about. They think it's about skateboarding. So
exactly.
Pretty much.
he's always going to be confusing conceptually. He's always going to be confusing.
Okay. So again, it gets back to the original argument. People who sit up here who try to be super intricate, super educated, this and that, nobody cares.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest. The masses don't. We don't care about Royce. We don't care about Mickey Fax, and we don't care about Lupe. We
So
don't.
why they not broke?
Yeah, that's kind of like why I think Joyner Lucas don't really pop off as much as he should, because like his fucking videos be off the chain.
Yeah.
But that's what
Yeah,
he knows. He's the guy that make fire videos.
Exactly. That's it.
He's putting the
But
box.
his lyrics jive dopes though.
It is. He's putting the box.
And here's another thing, Mr. Jones, just to answer your question when you say, oh, why they're not broke? Because you know why? First of all, because they're so intellectual, they're smart enough to know that all of my money is not going to come from rap. So I'm sure that they've invested it somewhere else, real estate, wherever else, crypto, wherever. And I'm sure they have other business endeavors. That's why they're not broke.
Well,
That's why.
Everybody's starting to have their own business endeavors, right? Everybody at least sell clothing.
But here's the thing: there's few people who are actually successful. But again, Lupe and them are not selling clothing where people actually give a shit about it.
No, they're
That's
not. I'm saying they're not.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So the reason why that Royce and whoever else in them, they're not broke is because
Lupe in that. Lupe's different because he has a core fan base. He has like a cult-like following. He's in the video game community. That's all.
Sir,
that's all.
I get that. I get that, but at the end of the day,
for example, Tech9. Tech9, one of the most lyrical people on earth. We don't be hearing for Tech9. We don't look for a new Tech9 drop. When Tech9 drops, he gets money. When he does a concert, it sells out.
And that's all that I'm saying. Nobody cares about hearing from these people on a consistent
basis. So if nobody
cares,
why are they not broke? That's my question.
Because they have other business endeavors that are keeping them afloat. And then when you have a core fan base,
they still known for their music. Didn't Lupe do a concert out in the water during the pandemic?
I don't know. Did he? I don't know because I didn't hear anything about it. He's not relevant.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Let me ask you this. When you talk about
you speak for the masses. Go ahead. You speak for everybody. Go ahead.
I am speaking for the masses. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When we talking about the masses, what do you think would sell out first? A Lil Durk concert or a Lupe concert? Please let me know.
Of course, it'd be a little Dirt concert.
Okay, all right. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know anything else.
It's
I don't
not
need to
that
know anything
simple,
else.
though.
I don't need to know anything. It is that simple. It
I
is.
feel like
I don't need to know anything else.
MTV acting like they reverse buttons and shit. Like all the old niggas gotta go. Yeah.
No, they do.
If
They
you
do
if
at
you
this
was in the
point.
prime in the 2000s, in the early 2000s,
Like he ain't an old
man.
nigga. Like he ain't an
Right.
old nigga.
At this point, this is all I'm saying. At this point, guess what? It's okay. They just need to let it go. I don't need to hear new Busta Rhymes album. I don't need to hear new Jeezy album.
Last album was decent. Busta last shit was really decent.
Okay. All right.
Busta can spit.
Okay, that's fine. And how much? And what did it sell? Please tell me.
I don't know. That's the question you asked. Find out. I'm tired of searching. We talk about quality of music here, and it was pretty decent.
I know. And so much quality music out there, which is why I'm telling you that the ones that dumb it down are the ones that usually end up winning. But again, I digress from my point.
So if Jim Jones drop another album, you're not listening to it?
Of
Oh
course,
yeah, and he ain't dumbing down at all. He got more lyrical than he
No.
ever been.
Okay. All right. So extend. Rev God. Yeah, Wrath of God. I'm sorry, it didn't even rank. So they didn't say what the album sales were. That's how bad it was. That's how
What are you
bad it
talking
sold.
about? What are you talking
Okay.
about?
I'm talking about Busta Rhymes album.
You mean Extension?
Busta
You
Rhymes.
mean Extension?
Yes.
That was his last album, Extension.
Yes. How much did it sell, Mr. Jones?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can already tell you, it didn't even sell 50,000 copies because nobody gives a shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We don't care. Exactly. Look, he's searching. He has nothing. He has nothing. I don't.
Had on there, right?
Who cares? Who
You know what?
cares?
Who cares if
That's
Rhapsody
why-
on it? Who cares if Rhapsody on it? Who cares if
That's
Anderson?
what.
Who cares? Who cares?
Guess
Rhapsody
who
doesn't
album?
get the respect
Guess who
that
album
she
everybody's
deserves.
waiting for right now? And I wonder how long
Drake?
this nigga been in the game.
Probably
No.
Drake or Kanye West.
Kanye. Okay, my point exactly.
Kanye is a
So-
legend, sir.
Busta ain't a legend?
He's not a legend for. He's not a legend for our generation. He's a legend for our parents' generation. I never gave a shit about Busta Rhymes. Never.
What?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't defend Busta Rhymes right now.
Nah.
Exactly.
Busta Rhymes was
Exactly.
He was like, it was good.
Exactly.
It was bad.
You know
I
when
can't
Busta
really say
Rhymes,
that,
you know what I actually cared about
I
seeing
can't say
Busta
he's my
Rhymes or
legend.
hearing.
I can't say that.
Here's the thing.
No,
Do you
I'm
know
not
what I
that
actually cared?
You said
Here's the
Busta
thing.
Rhymes not a legend?
I'm not saying he's not a
That's
legend.
not
He's
exactly.
not my
I
legend.
said our parents' generation. Do you know when I actually cared about seeing Busta Rhymes? When he was at Halloween H2O.
Our parents'
That's it.
generation. How old
Yes.
is our parents? Their generation is 80s, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It
yeah,
doesn't
I was
matter.
like,
Our generation is
Busta
90s, 2000s. He's a legend. Our generation.
Rhymes.
He's not. It's our parents' generation. In the
No,
90s, think
I
about
guess
it.
your generation is the 20s.
No,
For the
it's the
30s,
no, it's the
He is a
what-
legend.
okay. What was Busta Rhymes' last album that you said, you know what, this is legendary, this is a classic? What year was it? Please tell me. Please tell me.
Out here like Jay-Z, the nigga 30 to do
20.
20, huh? He acting like he a dub out here.
Huh?
Last
What
one,
was
I-
Busta?
He acting like you a dub out
If
here.
you talking about complete project and all that, I would say 06. The one with New York shit and all that.
New York shit.
That was fire.
Okay. That was fire.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Big Bang Theory. Yep.
Yes.
It
Big
went-
Bang Theory it was dope. Big Bang Theory
Yeah.
was really dope.
Yeah, 2006. And what year are we in right now? My point exactly.
But
We
do you know
don't
where your
care.
generation is? Do you know your generation
We
starts?
don't care.
You know
we don't
your
care.
generation started. You might be talking for the youngest, but you ain't talking for
We,
yourself.
sir, we don't care.
You're old, bro. You're
We
old.
don't care. We don't care.
You're older than Zeus. It's Zeus in that generation.
We don't care. We don't care.
Let me throw lighters at
That's the
TV.
problem. You care. That's the problem. You care too much. We don't care. I'm not checking. Listen, here's the thing. If I need to create a list, I will. I will go on a Too Much Show debate group right now and create a list and see, or create a poll and see what people say. At the end of the day, nobody cares about a Jeezy album. Nobody cares about a T.I.
If Sade don't come out with an album, you ain't rocking to it.
Who?
Sade.
We have The Weeknd and we have Snow Allegra. What do I need Sade for?
What?
Go kick rocks.
This guy is tripping.
Is the show over yet, man? Is the show over?
No, seriously. I have no.
You really acting like you're 21.
No. Here's the thing. Again, we have The Weeknd and we have Snow Allegra, who by Mr. Jones.
Speaking of that, Weeknd is about to drop. He did just change his profiles though. Like his thing. Even something is coming. Yeah, but
here's the thing. Even Mr. Jones said it. You know, Snow Allegra got a few joints on his album that's that sounded, very Sade-esque and all that. So we have those two. Why do we need Sade? We don't need her.
Because she's the legend.
We don't need her.
We don't need another Maxwell album. Fuck Maxwell.
Actually, I don't need another Maxwell album. He can continue touring off of what he's done. We don't. I don't need any more Maxwell. I don't.
What my man Papoose said, you were down like the river in Egypt.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, what was the last Maxwell album? Please tell me. No.
You telling me you about to go see him? You know you would see Maxwell. You know you listen to a new Maxwell album. Stop.
And it's off of his old hits. What was Maxwell's last album? Please tell me.
You know it. You got it. It's Party in Serato as we speak.
Black Summer's Night 2016. That was 5 years ago. I don't need another Maxwell album. Plain and simple.
If Maxwell drop, you're listening to it. We're going to preview on Sunday show. Stop it.
Actually, he's came out with a couple EPs and they've been pretty average.
If Jay dropped the album, you're not gonna listen to it. You don't need another
Jay-Z, yeah, because Jay-Z is timeless at the end of the day. He's different.
That's the only time. So Sade's not timeless.
No, Sade is not timeless.
Nobody wasn't looking for what? She's not timeless. Okay.
No.
But anyway, nobody was looking for a Nas album last year. Look what that did.
Erykah Badu come out with an album.
No. I'm good.
Oh,
don't need to hear it.
So she's not timeless.
What about Chili for Philly?
No. I'm good. Nope.
Nope.
And here's the thing. Let's be honest with Nas. There were so many people that listened to it that was like, you know what? I'm gonna give Nas one last chance, and it was
last chance.
It was decent. Because before then, that shit that he put out with Kanye was average at best.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't that.
Exactly. Please stop, Mr. Jones. Let me tell you something. If you want to take it there, I can take it there. And here go Mr. Jones again with that messed up connection. It sounds like we talking with the thing right here on our neck.
Yeah,
I'm Kane. What is it? Kane from WWE? That's exactly what it is. Man, sign off, man. Just sign off. Bad internet connection.
I got bullshit.
This bullshit.